Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is a little bit of a news bulletin. We have a huge list that Scentsy has released earlier this month of all the things that are leaving on the last day of December, because January 1st we will have Bring Back My Bar, we will have a new scent and warmer of the month, and we will have Valentine's promotions coming pretty early in January and all that jazz. So all of these other things that we have been celebrating for harvest and holiday and everything else, they need to go. So I want to make sure that if you needed to club or buy more, that you know what is leaving so that you can save or purchase more of your favorites. And I do apologize for my voice. I've had a very substantial cold the last few days, and it's still reflected in how I sound. But we kind of have to get the news out, so let's just get started here. And I'm going to give you guys the highlights of my favorites from each of these collections as we go along. The first thing that will be leaving on 12/31 of 2023 is the September scent and warmer of the month. And you guys have been hearing me beat the drum of Frosted Cinnamon Roll, which is the scent, for several months now. This is a wonderful smell. And today I can smell pretty well. I just need a few more days of recuperation for my voice. This is so good with that rich cinnamon and vanilla and a nice bakery. With the cinnamon, it is a softer, not really biting cinnamon. It's very gourmand and beautiful. So this is one, if you have a club, I would highly recommend, if you like bakery, that you throw it in there. And then the warmer of the month was the little Wicked Cute, I think, witch that had the little legs here in America, and over in Europe they thought the legs were too scary, so it was just a warmer without any legs and arms, which to me was even weirder, but you know. So then the Bring Back My Buddy winners, Bailey the Bunny, Farrah the Flamingo, and Serena the Sleepy Bear, those will be leaving on the 31st. Bring Back My Washer Whiffs, Coconut Cotton, Ocean, and Shimmer. I know people have been liking those. I believe that they came in 2 of the smaller tubs. Make sure that you buy those up if those are your favorites, because it is really difficult to get your hands on these exclusive, only being voted back kind of scents, especially in something like washer whiffs. So load up on those. The December curated bundles. Sometimes Scentsy will do, it doesn't have any better discount than your bundle and save on the website, but they will do these special bundles where the work is already done for you about what scents go together. There are several of those you can look at under the specials tab. Those will be gone. The Disney 100th anniversary celebration products. Those will all be leaving as well. The Dumbo collection, which was adorable. They had a really special warmer. They had the older style of Dumbo scent, which I did not club, but I did get more of, that is really good if you like creamy tangerine and vanilla. And then the new one, which I never did try, but people have said it's a very nice beachy fruity floral. Disney Tim Burton's The Night Before Christmas 30th anniversary bundle, that will be leaving. The Disney Villains collection, which had some very interesting bars and warmers. And then here are the 2 really big ones, you guys. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. The Holiday, the entire brochure, and the Harvest, the entire brochure. They're leaving. And so any holiday or harvest warmers that maybe you thought, you know, I'll just wait and do a party closeout, or I will get something at the very end, see if there's any sort of a discount, which there won't be until things move to clearance usually. You need to go back and get those things now. So that would include your 5-bar harvest bundle or your 5-bar holiday bundle. Now, I have chosen to club some of them. Personally, my clubs were getting too big, and I just did an aggressive edit, which I didn't enjoy, but it had to be done, and there are some things that I liked that I had to cut, because the January Bring Back My Bars are just fantastic, and I know I'm going to want to add a few. So I'm going to show you which ones made the cut that did go into my club. Cashmere Leaves from Harvest is just too good for me to not club. I loved Forever Fall also, but there is, for me, an even better pumpkin spice and pecan everything nice bar that's coming in Bring Back My Bar. So I had to choose between those 2, but if you don't think that you like the extra roasty toasty thing of everything nice and you love Forever Fall, please club that. I got a whole bunch of it. I've got a few more coming in order. So Forever Fall, Fall Into Love, Cashmere Leaves, Dutch Apple Bread, and I always forget the last one. There will be, the White Pumpkin and Driftwood, which I also got quite a few of. Those are all really, really good. I even came around to Dutch Apple Bread at the end. So if you really love those, please, please, please get your stack or club them, because they will not be back, and you never know whether they're going to do any of that in the next fall-winter season catalog. So if you're a gambling type, go ahead and wait and see, but if you're not, you really, really need to club them if you have one, or start a club. But this cashmere leaves is like cinnamon, sugar, baked apples, and leaves. It is phenomenal, you guys. So that is the one that I clubbed from the Harvest collection. Now from the Holiday collection, which I liked even better, we had Cherries Jubilee, Vanilla Barnwood, Rum Pum Plum, Sleigh Ride, which is my just absolute favorite. And the fifth one is going to escape me. Vanilla Barnwood, Cherries Jubilee, Sleigh Ride, Rum Pum Plum, and one more, which I'm not going to get, but whatever that one was. Oh, Cranberry Candy Cane. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. The Cranberry Candy Cane. And yes, I'm still a little bit fuzzy in the mind, so just be nice to me today, guys. I'm trying. The Sleigh Ride is the bar that I chose to club. Now, I was going to club Vanilla Barnwood, but the longer that I melt it, I'm realizing I'm just not going to go through a ton of it. So I have ordered a few more bars. I'll probably go through 1 or 2 whole bars of that in a year because I'm going to use it in my bedroom. But if you love that, I debated putting it in my club because it's similar to Pacific Sandalwood. I'm still holding out to get Pacific Sandalwood back someday because as far as an all year long melt, I would prefer that. But this, because I am a tree person, number one, and because to me this is the standout bar of the season of any of our LTOs. This Sleigh Ride is gorgeous with real sweet fir and cranberry. And this is Rockstar in alternate warmers with cranberry and cardamom, which is in the catalog. There is no way I was going to let go of this one. It went into my club. So then the next thing, and all of the warmers that are in there, a lot of the holiday warmers are sold out. I have not checked on the Harvest status. I just ordered the Fabulous Flurry. I mean, I don't need it, but I wanted it. So it was the last thing from the holiday brochure that I wanted to get, plus some of the bars from what I just mentioned, extra stock up on it. But there are other collections that we need to talk about too. But just make sure that if you had your eye on any of the warmers, any of the bars, any of the other things that are left over, because a lot of things have sold out, that you pick those up. Sometimes they will move the rest of that stock into clearance, but it can take a couple of months and it may not even show up until they do flash sales. So it's just never a consistent pipeline of, oh yeah, it was available in December. Now in January, I'll see it in clearance. That usually is not that direct. So then the next thing that we have here is going to be Holiday Brick Collection. And I loved most of those too. The Forever Flannel I'm not going to get more of because it's not performing for me. Cozy Kitchen did go in my club, so I don't have the bars yet. But this particular scent with the brown sugar and the oatmeal and the swirl of cinnamon and caramel and it's sort of creamy. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I'm going to talk about it in the What I've Been Warming video that I'll do next. Before I lost my scent, at the beginning and the end of the time period that I'm recording about melting, I could smell some things, and this one was before I got sick at all. It was so, so good. So that one's going into my bi-monthly club. I thought about putting it in my quarterly, but I just think I'm going to use enough volume of it that I wanted to put that in my bi-monthly. So then I did stock up on extra bricks of the Holly Jolly Cider, and I came around more to the Orange Spice and Everything Nice. And after my daughter and I had a powwow, she wants to quit melting as much Scentsy in her room because she's a little sensitive to it and wants to switch to essential oils. So I took several different bars out of my club that I've been mostly saving for her. And Mandarin Moon was one of those. I know I'm going to regret it, but there are other things that I love more that are coming. So I decided I'll get more of Orange Spice and Everything Nice and another brick, and then with what I've got left over from Mandarin Moon stockpile, which I have a few of, plus that, I'm good on Orange Spice because I still have Sweet Orange Pomander in my club, and that is my favorite of all time. So then next, after the holiday bricks, so any of those are fantastic. You can still do the bundle and save with, I believe, the Candy Apple, the Orange Spice and Everything Nice, and the Holly Jolly Cider, 2 for $30, which is a steal. Until the supplies run out, that will be good, I believe, until the end of the month. So just make sure that you either club the bar size of any of those or that you stock up on the bricks that are left if you love them. That's what I did with both of the more festive scents. I did not club them. So then we've got Holiday Favorites Collection. I don't even know if anything's left in there, but those were retired warmers that they brought back for a seasonal selection and just to offer, like the Cardinal, which I'm sure is sold out. A really cute little stocking mini warmer and some other things. Go check that out, whatever's left. Then Holly the Hippopotamus Scentsy Buddy. She sold out right away. I wanted to get her. I hope they bring her back next year. They don't usually do a holiday buddy twice, but I would love to see her back. Mardi Gras collection, that's only for us as consultants. If you are a consultant and you're considering getting that early access, make sure you do that before the end of the month. It will be available on January 1st to everyone. I've melted 2 of those. Having not a lot of scent olfactory presence this week, I did not melt really much of anything new in the last 7 days. I did 1 bar. because I can't give you any decent reviews on anything that's brand new right now. And then we have the Marvel collection. I don't even know what's in there, but if you know what's in there and you want it, get it before the 31st. Scents of the Season wax collection. Those were phenomenal. I put Homestead Holiday back into my club. I know I don't need more of Sugar Plum Berry myself. Some people love Peppermint Rush. It's not my thing. The really beautiful caramel praline cake. I did not decide to club that. I've got a bunch more because I still prefer almond croissant, and I think they're similar enough, but that is amazing. And if you do not have almond croissant, I would highly encourage you to put the caramel praline cake in your club. The frosted white pine was very nice. And then Homestead Holiday frosted white pine. There were only 5. I think I got them all. So the only one that I clubbed was Homestead Holiday, which I had already previously had in there, and I pulled it out when I knew it was coming back just for one round. That went into my quarterly. And then we have the Scentspirations Christmas Cottage Collection. Now, here is one I really wrestled about. I do not know that this one was as popular as last year's Vanilla Bean Buttercream Scentspirations, so I'm not holding my breath that I'm going to see any of these back in the catalog anytime soon. I really liked the cider and the wreath. I personally chose just to stock up rather than to club either of them because I'm trying to control what's in my club, and I have so many tree scents and so many spice scents in my club. But if you just love those, please put them in your club because I do not know that we will see them again. And they were all really very nice. And then Star Wars, the Mandalorian collection will be gone, and our beautiful limited edition swirling snowman. So as far as I know, most of those have not sold out, at least bits and pieces of the larger collections. And you can go and check it out on my website, which as always is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, or your consultant's website. Make sure that you have really thought through, especially the scents, that January 1st, none of these will be available anymore. We had a very nice, I think, lineup of good LTO seasonal scents this year. And I think 2023 was a really standout as far as like even keel, lots of good things to consider, kind of a sense of the season. I mean, all the way, not just the 5 bars for us to choose from. So I hope that this helps. This is everything that's leaving before the stroke of midnight, January of 2024. God bless and have a great day, guys. This is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents with her cold being on the mend. Bye-bye.